All right, so imagine this pitch meeting at DC Studios. We're not going to make a superhero movie. We're going to make a horror movie from one of the bad guys of the Batman world. All right, everybody. So this is my reaction to the Clayface trailer that was debuted at CinemaCon last week, and now it's hit the YouTube airways. And overall, it looks like an interesting trailer. It's got some really cool shots. It has some good, visuals and whatnot. It has a very scary appeal, so it does have that horror movie aspect to it. And it seems like it has a solid story. At the same time, I'm just wondering why they decided to make this movie. Why this character? And to me, there's only one particular reason that comes up, to, at least in my mind, is that it's like they're shying away from the big tentpole characters that everyone knows and has an attachment to, specifically Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and even though there is a Batman movie, there is another one coming out. Superman movie came out, the sequel was also announced. Nothing on Wonder Woman, but all right. But there's just so many other things that are happening that I'm like, I don't understand what the overall vision is. Is it okay? Let's just only make one-off independent, movies from the DC, catalog, or is there some kind of unifying theme, which it doesn't really seem like there is. Either way, and so look, it's got good pedigree. As particularly being produced by Mike Flanagan, who's probably one of the finest creators out there in the horror movie genre, or just horror in general. And it seems like the story is solid. You have the character of Matt Hagen, this up-and-coming rising Hollywood star. Something happens where his face gets brutally disfigured, and then he solicits the treatment from a fringe doctor to help fix his face, which I'm willing to guess does for a very short period of time, and then things will start going horribly wrong. And that's basically the general feeling that you get from the trailer. And fine, look, if it's a good story, I'm going to watch it. And for me, what seems interesting about the story is the tragic hero aspect of it, where, okay, things are going great, then it doesn't go great anymore, then you feel like he's on the come up, and then it goes horribly wrong in a way that you can't even imagine. But then what happens to Matt Hagen as a character? I don't see him robbing banks, or putting together another group of bad guys and committing crimes all around the city. So that's what I want to know. Like, where do you go with this guy? And is it a one-off? Do you somehow figure out a way to have him appear in different sequels, or just in another movie or another Batman movie of some kind? And if so, then it's like, it just seems random to me, And that randomness is kind of what bothers me about, so far, James Gunn's stewardship of the DC world. And I was expecting more, to be very honest with you. I mean, as a trailer on its own, it was good, but it's pretty easy to make a good trailer these days. I'm just wondering how the story is going to unfold and how the audience is going to invest in the character along his journey and feel that terribleness of hero is the promise of this guy, and then this tragic thing happens to him and he decides to take a wrong turn in life. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to watch this in the movie theater. I might wait for it to come out on streaming, but I'm hoping for the best. When you got the right people behind it, then I'm always going to root for a good story. Anyways, what about you guys? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Smash that like button, click subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.